I've just come out of school. It is lunchtime and I'm going to go home for lunch because we get about 2 hours for lunch. So I just wanted to show you my walk home and my apartment. So first of all, there's a McDonald's right next to the school, which is very convenient and a little bit dangerous. I try not to go there too often because there are a whole range of other places to eat around here. So first of all, we need to go through this passageway. So there's a bit of a building site here. Every day there's something different going on here, but today there's this thing to walk around. Okay, not very tidy. That's the drive-through there. This is actually our school dormitory that they're extending at the moment. So we'll go through this little passageway and now we're into the place where I live. So very close to the school. You can see there's some high-rise buildings there with lots of people in them. Lots of trees in this area as well, so it's a nice little area. You can see high-rise buildings in the distance. Okay. So this is where I live, up about halfway up this building. And I'm just going to go out and look at the streets first. So here we are coming out into the street. So if I want to buy anything for day-to-day life, I will come out here. So over here on this side, we have various different options. There's a really nice restaurant just here that does baozi, little stuffed bao buns, which are a speciality of Tianjin, and very popular at breakfast time. Then there's Panda Burger, which is not a good burger restaurant, and beside that is the supermarket where I go to buy water and snacks and fruit. Okay, and then over here on the other side there's a whole selection of restaurants over there, and more on this side. Down this way there's a pharmacy and a nice fruit and veg shop, and they're selling sweet potatoes there, and onions. Very nice. Right, crossing the road in China is very much a case of if you can go, just go. So there's something crossing there. There is a crossing, but doesn't really, people don't always pay attention to that. So it's clear at the moment, so we'll just go across. Let's have a look at some of these restaurants. So some are sit-in with a whole range of different foods. I quite like this one because it's got a picture menu at the back, whereas some of them are just little kiosks. Unfortunately, for a lot of them, it's all in Chinese, of course. So it can be quite difficult to work out what we're going to eat. Right, and then if we have a look over here again, we can see my apartment building from the other side. So let's go inside. So now walking into the building. Okay, this is where the caretakers stay, and here we've got the lift. So here comes the lift opening. Right, and in we go. And we've arrived at our floor a short time later. And out we go. So this is the lift hall. A lot of advertisements here Not the cleanest and tidiest of halls, but that's okay. And then we come through here, and this is my apartment. So we've got some things on the door. They were there before I moved in. So double unlock, and in we go. So let me show you around the apartment. So we walked in, I put the keys up there, and quick look around. First things first, shoes off. That's my school shoes. Off they go, and put my house slippers on. Right, okay, so let me show you around. This is the living room. So I've got my big water there. So we've got a comfortable sofa here to watch the TV. Not sure about all of this on the wall, but that was there before I moved in, so I guess that'll have to stay there. Got my desk there, my computer, and the living room has this little balcony type alcove area, also clothes drying area. But if we have a look outside, you can see you get a fantastic view from up here. That is Tianjin Noon residential area. You can see that down here they're building a new subway station. So line 8 of the subway is coming soon, which will be very convenient for getting into town. I've got my big aircon there. So that is the living room. I've got some nice storage area. There's the light. Oh, the light switch is quite fun in that you have to press it 5 times to make it come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's on. Okay, very strange. Right, moving on. This is my bedroom. So we'll open the door there. So, lovely bedroom, very comfortable. You can see there's another sofa there, bed, little lamp. I bought that plant the other day on the windowsill. So the window, it's double window. So we've got this one here. So it helps to keep it a bit quieter and more insulated with the temperature as well. But if we do want to open it up, we've got all the wire mesh there to stop the mosquitoes. That's the Steelworks factory we can see from this angle. Okay, close that. So yeah, there's my bedroom, wardrobe there behind the door. And then moving on to the other bedroom, the spare bedroom right here in this door. And nice big bed here. This bed though is much more solid. A lot of Chinese beds are very hard. So I chose the softer one in the other room. Also this room, very bright. It's got the corner window, which I like. And out of this corner window, you can see downtown Tianjin. So that's the city centre in the distance. In the evening, you can see all the lights. The buildings get lit up, which is a great sight. Right, back through to the living room, and then through this way we've got the bathroom. There you go, yeah, that's the bathroom. That's the water heater there. We've got the shower here. Now the shower is just in the corner. There's no cubicle or anything, so it's like just a wet room. The water just all drains away. We've also got this lovely window in the shower, so you can have a look outside while you're showering. And we've got the washing machine, just sits there beside the shower. That's where it's plumbed in. I had to do quite a lot of cleaning when I moved in. The bathroom was a bit grubby. So I'm now into the kitchen, which is through here. Kitchen quite small, but fine for me, isn't it? And I like the red cabinets. So we've got the gas hob here. I bought the kettle because all we had was a gas hob, which there's no oven, no toaster or anything, which is a bit of a shame. But the fridge was new, so here we have my fridge. And of course in here we've got some iron brew, which I'm saving for Christmas. That's nice. And I went to IKEA and bought a lot of items. Got some actual forks. And this is where I keep my snacks. So, a few things that I managed to find, and that is about it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tour of my journey home and my apartment. Bye for now.